Hey guys, welcome back to another speed build, and today we are going to do the inside of the kitchen clubhouse. If you remember, we did do the outside last time. We saw this house, and now we're going to do the inside. I went with this really cute wallpaper that came with, I think, Paranormal. I don't know, but I find it freaking adorable. So that is what we're going to use. Here's me turning on move objects, obviously, because your girl always forgets to turn it on until I need it. But yeah. So here we are in the little entry walkway. I was gonna put some sort of shelf here, but I was like, they need to have some activities. And I don't get to use the pottery one a lot, so I was like, let's put this down. And now it is very space filling, which is kind of a good thing in this situation. There is a lot of space, but yeah, I just never get to use the pottery. I used it once when I was doing the occult baby challenge. If you guys remember, that was Juliet's, what she was selling. She had to get the entrepreneur skill up to level 5. So I had her make pottery and sell it to get that skill up. But that was the only time I've ever used it. And I did really enjoy it. I thought it was cute. And I actually saw somebody do this, and I thought it was a really cute idea. Putting a rug down as kind of like a mat underneath dog food and water bowls. So yeah. So here I'm just imagining that they have 2 different pets. So they have 2 separate bowls, which valid. Trying to think. Oh yeah, I did put a little coat hanger over there because I had no idea what to put, and that is the only light switch in the house now that I'm thinking about it. So if you're ever wondering how the lights turn on in this house, that one switch does it all, babe. Either all the lights are on or all the lights are off. So yeah, because I forgot to put stuff elsewhere. I was looking for some artwork to hang up, but I wasn't really sure what to put there, and as you'll see, I end up putting what I always put in an entryway / hallway when you first walk in a house, besides the broom. I end up putting this thingy, little key mail holder. So yeah. Here we are in the guest bathroom. It is the only full bath in the house, unfortunately, just the way I built this. Super weird, kind of super weird layout. You have to go through the living room to get it, but I'm trying to think. No, I lived in a house where you had to walk through the living room to get to all the other bedrooms and the bathroom. So yeah, I mean, it happens sometimes. This is just very closed off. So yeah, but anyways, it is the only full bathroom in the house. So yeah, look at me branching out and actually putting the toilet paper down for once. Can you believe that? But here's the living room. I know the window is crooked, but it looked good on the outside, so who cares? Who cares? If you are interested in this house, though, I did end up putting it on the gallery. My gallery ID is camipajami, same as my TikTok and Instagram and even my YouTube channel, except for my YouTube channel I did have to put a little bit more, as you know. But yeah, so it is up there if you guys are interested. My gallery ID is also at the bottom in the description. So yeah. Now, in the living room here, I was trying to put the TV on one side of the little thing, if that makes sense. But it wasn't letting me, so as you'll see, I go ahead and kind of rearrange it. Like, I literally was like, okay, well, I'll just raise it up, and it kept clicking in place, and I was like, why? So I tried to put something there, and nothing really worked. So what I did was just kind of made it look very cramped. So, yeah. Sorry, I'm, like, constantly choking on, like, my spit. Give me just a second. Okay. I think I fixed it. And then, of course, I put a little cart there. I don't know. I thought it was the Nifty Knitting one, but now that I'm looking at it, I don't think that's the Nifty Knitting one. In this corner over here, I had no idea what to do, and I could have put a shelf over there. But I decided to put a little chair and a side table. Jeez, I forgot what they were called. Just because, like, there's some books on top of the, like, TV thingy, the TV stand, and in that little cart, it looked to have some books in it. So, like, let's say you just, like, you can also, oh my god, I think I'm having a stroke. You can also see the TV from that spot, so maybe there wasn't enough room on the couch, or you kind of just want your own little comfy space, because look at that. That looks so comfy and cozy over there, honestly. But, yeah. Anyways, I'm trying to think what else. This is a long video. I haven't made a video this long in quite some time. So if you are a fan of long videos, here you are. This video is a little bit longer. If you're not, I do apologize. But yeah. And then I just put some blankets down because I was like, I don't know what to put. And then I did cover up the top of the cart with a bunch of different stuff. And the little, like, figurines or whatever you want to call them, I'm just going to pretend they're toys, because there are children who live in this house, as you'll see once we go upstairs. But I'm just going to say that they put their toys there when they were cleaning up. You can't see, but I'm doing quotation marks. They were cleaning up. You know how kids do. So I was finding some artwork to put up. I wasn't really quite sure what to do, but I found these, and I don't use these very often. But they are, like, one of my favorites. And then, you know, just a little collage is what I felt like needed to go over there. Over in this corner, I was gonna do a little collage, but I was like, that's kind of a lot of collages of people, so I mixed it up and put a little tiny thing over there. Now, on to the whole reason we built this house, the kitchen. The freaking kitchen. So, what was it? What kit was that? The kitchen one. I'm gonna look it up while we're doing this. But the kitchen kit, kitchen clutter kit is what it was called. The oh my gosh, guys. I am really struggling. The kitchen clutter kit, didn't come with, you know, counters or, you know, chairs or, you know, tables. But I haven't used the base game updated, like, cabinets in a while, counters and everything, so I figured I'd try, and then here I am just changing the color scheme a little bit to make everything match a bit more. A lot of seating options, which is good. Makes it a little bit cramped, but also kind of cute and cozy. So yeah, thank God they have a matching freaking swatch for the base game ones. I was like doing this and I was like, maybe there isn't going to be a matching swatch, but there is, so thank God. So this is the fridge that came with the kitchen clutter kit. It is so cute. It literally has, like, stickers and magnets, and I just think it was really cute and fitting, especially since there are kids in this home. And for ovens, I was going to use the restoration kit oven, but, like, as soon as you put it down, it gets all rusty and you have to, like, restore it, and that's not what I wanted to do. And then, of course, I put a little microwave. And I do put a trash can down, but I put it on the inside of the hallway instead of in the kitchen because it was just too crammed. And it did come with a sink, which has some, like, dirty dishes in it already. So I thought that was super cool. And I used the plants. I put those down that the kit came with. I think it also came with a shelf, which is, like, where those plants would probably fit a little bit better, but it's fine. Here I am going to isolate just that so I can use it. I was going to get rid of the kitchen table to use the little caddy thing, but I was like, no, it's fine. And it did come with this little backsplash kind of print thing, so I used it. Little weighing thing and a jar of some sort. I really would have loved to just fill every single space and slot on these counters, but obviously I can't do that because then you can't even use it. So yeah, but I filled up the corner one that I normally do, and I wanted to use these groceries. I thought it was so cute. Obviously, like, It's going to be weird if your Sims sit down there and eat, but it's not that big of a deal. And then I filled that up. So you have a decent amount of counter space, at least one free counter, so you could put the cake in the middle of it so you can age up your Sim. I hate that it does that. But I decided to leave it like that so it's not over cluttered. But yeah, I did put cereal boxes and oven mittens down. So, and a little rug, of course, under the table. And I swore it came with some paintings. I saw them earlier, so I wanted to use them. And I ended up making like a little bit of a collage on this wall because I didn't know what to do and they didn't have like a big enough picture. So then I got rid of that one and I got this little hanging fruit basket thing. I think it looks so cool. So I put it down, and then of course what I've been slacking on when making kitchens, the freaking aprons that I love so much. But with that being said, we're gonna go upstairs now. I did put some more like little cozy activities because I was really starting to lean into the vibe of this being like a cozy little home. So yeah, and then just a little plant. Not a whole lot. There's not a whole lot of room in that little like upstairs area right there, hallway I guess you could call it, because your Sims still have to walk through. This is the bathroom attached to the primary bedroom or your ensuite. It is really long, but it's fine. It's fine. Upstairs is a little bit more cramped, but it's not that big of a deal. In here, I went with this, and I think this room is just so cozy. Like, I think it's so cute and cozy. And I want it. I kind of want my Sims to live in this house, mostly for the kitchen and this primary bedroom, honestly. But whatever, it's fine. Maybe we'll have a Sim live in there. We'll see. Because right now, the only gameplay we're doing is closure videos. As of right now, which is going to take us through July. Probably about the middle of July, I want to say. And then we'll start a new legacy challenge that I've been going between 2 different ones, so we'll see. I think I've made my mind up though. But yeah, I think this room is so cozy. Like, I would love to have this room. It is a bit small, but I still think it's super cozy. I could have honestly extended the room out a little bit more and like cut down the size of that bathroom, but it would be like a really weird space right there. So I didn't, but it's fine. I never put curtains in this house, guys. I put it in Coral's remodel, which I think, no, that's not the last build video. The last build video is this third part of Tattoo and Home. But the one before that is Coral's apartment remodel. And I did put curtains in there. Also, ignore the vacuum if you can hear it. Yeah. But, so I don't know. The people living in this house have a toddler and a child. I don't know. It's just what I decided would be able to fit in this room cohesively. But yeah. Because I didn't want to put just a bassinet or something in there, and these rooms aren't necessarily big enough for infant stuff, so, you know, couldn't really fit that in there. It's kind of cool. I kind of forgot what I put down, so it's nice going back and watching it sometimes, you know. But yeah, with all that being said, I'm going to go ahead and go on my little rant. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Go ahead, like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. As of this recording, we are at 45 subscribers, so thank you so much. We are at 44 subscribers. We are 1 away from 45 subscribers, which is our long-term goal. So most of you who watch aren't subscribed, so go ahead and subscribe. Let me know what you guys thought about this house. Like I said, it is on the gallery. I'm so excited to finally use the kitchen clutter kit stuff in all the homes. Now I don't have to avoid using it for a special video. Let me know what you guys are thinking about legacy challenge wise. I know I brought it up so a little early, but let me know what you guys are thinking about. Excuse me. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought about the build, and I will see you all when we do the restoration part 2 home. See you then. Bye.